The new engine. It was a busy day on the island of Sodor. All the engines were hard at work. Although all of them had been rushed off their wheels, they do need another engine on the line. Later that evening, the Fat Controller came to see the engines.
Now I know that all of you are all tired, so that's why I assigned a new engine to come and help here on the line.
The engines were satisfied.
"What's his name, sir?"
asked Percy.
Jason. He'll arrive tomorrow morning.
The engines were excited about the new engine coming to help, that they fallen asleep at once. The next day, the engines woke to find the new engine had arrived. He was painted black and was a similar shape to Ginty's shape, an engine who arrived on Sodor before.
"Hello," said Toby. "My name is—" "Oh, shut up, you wooden box."
Toby was shocked.
Excuse me? Why are you so rude?"
asked Thomas crossly.
"None of your business," replied Jason. "Now for excuse me, I'm going to do my work."
Jason went off to do his work, while the others glared at him. They were offended, and while they were doing their work, they made sure to stay out of Jason's way. After a hard day's work, all the engines were resting in the sheds chatting. But Jason was annoyed. He blew his whistle.
"Shut up,"
he said at the top of his voice.
"I'm trying to sleep, so guess what? Pipe down your puny mouths, will you?"
Jason went to sleep. The three little engines were very offended and started to think how to pay Jason out as they rolled crossly to sleep. The next day, Thomas and Percy were at the quarry shunting trucks, as well with Jason. The two engines made sure to stay out of his way. The work was almost done, and Thomas and Percy were about to leave. Jason was in a bad mood. The trucks were teasing him.
"Ooh,"
said one.
"look at this engine,"
said another.
"Yeah, he's so black that he might pop his wheels out."
The trucks laughed spitefully. Jason was so cross that he biffed them hard. So hard that one of them ran straight into Percy. His driver and fireman had taken lunch, but they forgot to put on his brakes.
"Ah!"
moaned Percy.
"Someone help!"
"Don't worry, Percy," said Thomas. "I'll save you." Thomas quickly gained chase to catch his friend, while Jason just looked at the scene and sitting, doing absolutely nothing. Percy was dangerously speeding down the line as the trucks were biffing him onwards. Thomas was gaining after them. At last, Thomas caught up to them and was coupled to the trucks. Gently braking, they soon stopped at the station. Toby was there.
"What happened?"
asked Toby. "The trucks ran straight into Percy, making him a runaway," said Thomas.
"And it was because of Jason's fault," replied Percy. "Is that sure?" came a voice.
It was the Fat Controller. "Yes, sir," said Thomas. "He was the one who banged the truck straight into Percy." The three engines also told him about the rudeness Jason had said. The Fat Controller nodded.
"I see. I'll speak to him later."
Later that evening, all the engines were at the sheds, including Jason. The Fat Controller scolded at him.
"The engines have told me what rude things you have said to them. I have no choice but to send you back to your railway."
"But sir," Jason trying to deny it, I didn't.
It was that— "I don't want to hear it," said the Fat Controller crossly at the top of his voice. "You get out of my railway here in the next 5 minutes. I don't accept engines being bullies."
Jason said nothing more. He rolled away out of sight. The next day, everything had returned to normal. Trains were right on time, and the engines didn't mind the extra jobs. But they made sure that Jason will never return ever again. The end.